Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I've got Taurus Sun, Moon and Rising today for July 2022. I've got 4 cards for you that I've picked out and they'll represent the upcoming month. After the reading I'll do a shamanic medicine card and they'll have an extra message for you, and they always have really good messages as well. So we will get on to it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, by the way, because it always helps. It gives me lots of encouragement, and it helps me get out there. So the Fool card is your first card. So starting off the month really well. Fool card is really good. So it's all about new beginnings, opportunity and potential. You're just like the young man in the card. You're at the outset of your journey, standing at the cliff's edge and about to take your first step into the unknown. Even though you don't know exactly where you are going, you are being called to commit yourself and follow your heart, no matter how crazy this leap of faith might seem to you. Now is the time when you need to trust where the universe is taking you. So as you undertake this new journey, the Fool encourages you to have an open, curious mind and a sense of excitement. Throw caution to the wind and be ready to embrace the unknown, leaving behind any fear, worry or anxiety about what may or may not happen. This is about new experiences, personal growth, development and adventure. The time is now. Take the leap of faith, even if you do not feel 100% ready or equipped with what's coming. Seriously, what are you waiting for? Do you think you need to have everything mapped out before you begin? No way, not with the Fool. He ventures out on his journey with just his essential belongings. So he's just got a little bag, and this is, I've lost my place now. And he invites you to do the same. So you don't need to wait for someone to give you the green light or hold off until you have all the skills, tools and resources that you think you might need. You are ready. So if you've been waiting for a sign, the sign is now. You're ready to take this leap of faith. You may never be ready because it's the unknown, like you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know like if it will work out or if it won't work out. But to be honest, if it doesn't work out, you've still learnt something, and if it does work out, that's amazing. And if you don't do it, you won't find out. Like it won't work out at all if you don't do it and take that leap of faith, like, so you may as well give yourself a chance. So it's a time of great potential and opportunity right now. The world is your oyster and anything can happen. Use your creative mind with a dash of spontaneity to make the most of this magical time and bring forth your new ideas in powerful ways. So, like, literally anything can happen. The start of this month is going to be, like, amazing for you. There's going to be new experiences available to you, more potential, and it's just like, it's exciting. It's not scary. It's actually exciting to think like something different could happen or something new, or there's like, there's some, like, there's an awesome like experience that you could like get into, if that makes sense. So this card is an invitation for you to relax, play and have fun. Treat life like one big experiment and feel yourself in the flow of whatever comes your way. This card asks you to embrace your beautiful, carefree spirit and allowing yourself to connect to the energy that surrounds you and flows through you. Tap into your fullest potential by stepping into a place of wonderment, curiosity and intrigue, like a child basically. And like you're not supposed to lose that. You know how like children are carefree and they love like new stuff, and they love, oh, I'm gonna make my hair look a little bit like more nicer. They just love new stuff. They're not scared of like something not working out. They're not scared of what could happen. They're not scared of the unknown. Excuse me. Yeah, and like we should keep that as adults. We should keep that child carefree spirit because it keeps life fun and interesting. Like, why do you have to be boring and like not be interested or be too scared to do stuff? Like, that's not how it should be. That's not how life is. Life is one big experiment. It's just one big game. And you know, you can just try different things, you know, different experiences, and you know, like what's the worst that can happen? It might not work out, but you'll learn something. And what if it does work out and it's amazing? Like would have missed out on it if you didn't do that, you know. So I feel like I'm rambling, but I hope that helped. So yeah, laugh more, dance, and let your heart go free. So you know, it's a good card for maybe if you're feeling a lot of dread or worry about it, about like, you know, this opportunity that you could take, but you don't know how it's going to work out, and it's a little bit like, oh my god, I'm a bit worried. Maybe try some meditation. Try a bit of meditation. Muji's really good for meditation, and there's a few other really good ones on YouTube and stuff. And it will help you to clear your mind, help you to get some of those answers you might be seeking, and you know, and like help you to sort of get yourself back into that sort of child like spirit, you know, because meditation, it like calms you down, it clears your mind, and when your mind is clear, it's a lot easier to make decisions, and also life seems to work out really well when you do meditate. And don't look at me because I'm really bad at meditating. I'm still learning, and I've had a few people like give me some good pointers and stuff. So yeah, just look online and get some meditation, and yeah, and I will too, I promise. So like, so the Fool is your guide, as someone who is daring and carefree. He is the embodiment of who you really are, your free spirit, your inner child, and your playful soul. So anytime you experience fear, remember the essence of the Fool as he encourages you to acknowledge that fear and do it anyway. So there you go. That's your first card. Amazing card. And yeah, your first card. Do it anyway. Just be like, oh my god, this is exciting. What's going to happen? Not like, oh my god, this is so scary. What's going to happen? You know, flip the script a bit. All right. Oh, the second card for your July, the Moon. So the Moon represents your fears and illusions, and often comes out when you are projecting fear into your present and your future. So what did the Fool just tell you? The Fool just told you not to have this whole fear thing going on. And now this card's like, oi, stop it. Stop it. So, I'm sorry, I'm so lame. Okay, so let's see what this card's got. So you could have a painful memory that caused emotional distress. And rather than dealing with the emotions, you've pushed them deep down into your subconscious. Now these emotions are making a reappearance, and you may find yourself under their influence on a conscious or subconscious level. For example, if you had a car accident when you were young but didn't deal with the emotions, you may get sad or anxious every time you get into the backseat of a car. To remedy this, connect with your subconscious mind and release any fears or anxieties holding you back. Hypnosis, therapy, and shamanic healing can support this process. So, and meditation, again, like the Fool card said, maybe some meditation as well. Like you maybe you have got some fears about like stepping into the unknown because you've been burnt in the past, depending what it is. But it's not good for you because you can't grow and you can't progress in life, and you'll just become sad. So meditation, do some meditation. So okay, so the Moon can indicate a time of some uncertainty and illusion when nothing is what it seems. So be careful of making fast decisions when the Moon appears, because you may later realize you only had half the information needed. You need to listen to and trust your intuition so you can see beyond what is in front of you. Feel into situations rather than thinking what they mean. Let go of your conscious mental blocks or negative self-talk, and allow your intuition to guide you. Your dreams, intuitions, and inner guidance lead you forward toward higher levels of understanding if you listen and use your judgment to help interpret the messages of the subconscious. So yeah, I would say like you gotta get a look at these fears that you might have and do a bit of meditation, but it's also a good warning to make sure you're doing the right thing, like taking the right move. So like illusions, like it could be an opportunity that looks really good on the surface, but then when you get into it, it ends up not being that great, you know. So interesting advice from the moon, I like. So yeah, look, you need to deal with any fears you've got going on, because they are just going to prevent you from moving forward. And you want to move forward because then you can get some good experiences in life. And like, trust me, it will be amazing. You'll be so happy you did it. So interesting though. So later in the month, halfway through the month sort of thing, we've got Judgment. Judgment is all about your spiritual awakening and you know, embracing a higher level of consciousness. So I feel like as the month goes, you are doing this work. You're doing this inner work, because the Judgment is a really amazing card. Like, you're leveling up. So wow, I'm really impressed. So let's get into it. So Judgment card is calling you to rise up and embrace a higher level of consciousness for the service of your highest good. You are experiencing a spiritual awakening and are realizing that you are destined for so much more. And you are. This is your cosmic up-leveling. You hear the call and are ready to act. Tune into a higher frequency, let go of your old self, and step into this newest version of who you really are. The Judgment card often indicates that you need to make a life-changing decision. But unlike those associated with the logical Justice card, this decision requires a blend of intuition and intellect. You may be at a crossroads where that any choice you make will bring a significant change with long-lasting effects. So tune into your higher self, trust your judgment, and know that you are on the right path. If you still need clarity on the situation, look to your past and life lessons to guide you. So like, this decision that you're making or opportunity that you're taking, it is a big one, and it will bring a lot of change, and that might be why you're feeling a little bit nervous about it. But you know, like the cards are saying, you need to do it. You just need to make sure you're doing the right one for your highest good, and trusting your intuition will mean that you will pick the right option for your highest good, if you know what I mean. So your intuition is like your first little voice that comes up, and it's like, you should do this, or you shouldn't do that, or you maybe this. And then the second voice comes in, and that's your ego that's like, nah, don't worry about it. But yeah, ignore the ego, the second voice. And also like intuition, like, if this opportunity feels good inside, that it is the right thing. But if you start feeling anxious and you're like, oh, I don't know, I don't want to do it, don't do it. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And if your intuition is like, I don't like this, then that's a really good indication that it is not what you want to do. And yeah, looking into your past and your lessons, you know, you could write down maybe the thing that has hurt you in the past or burnt you. Write it down, write what you learned from it. What lessons did you learn from it? Because they'll help you to make decisions in your life now. So, and like, this card also does pop up when you're reaching a significant stage in your journey. So you've reviewed and evaluated your past experiences and have learned from them. So, good. All the pieces of the puzzle of your life are finally coming together to form one unified picture of your life story. So yeah, look, if you're worried now about the decision you're making or what you're doing, like what opportunity it is that you're getting into, you really don't need to worry. These cards have given you some really good information, and like, there ain't no worries at all, you know. So come on, Taurus, you got this. So the fourth card is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles he's a knight of the he represents work, effort, and the responsibility that follows upon the dreams and ideals of the Page card. This knight is the most hard-working, methodical, and detailed-orientated character of the tarot deck. He may not be the most inspiring or creative knight, but he'll do the work to get the results he seeks, even if that work is highly repetitive or routine. When this card appears in a tarot reading, you are working methodically towards your goals. You have a plan in place and are sticking to your schedule to get the job done. You may not work particularly quickly because the night is quite slow, but you are consistent, dedicated, and committed to your goal. Put one foot in front of the other and finish the job. This card also asks you to continue what you are doing, plodding along and making gradual process. No need to change your approach. Go with the flow, stick to your usual routines, and over time you'll reach your goals. Hi, our Knight of Pentacles is funny. So yeah, and that, yeah, like straight up, progress is progress. If you're progressing so slowly, it doesn't matter. Progress is progress. Some people don't progress at all. You know, like they'll get to a certain point in their life and they won't progress anymore. At least you're progressing, and if it's slow, that's fine. There's no speed limit to how fast you should progress, you know? So, and this guy is real slow. So, so the Knight of Pentacles shows you that you are a natural planner, an implementer. You envision your goal, determine the best course of action, and then stick to your path with a methodical and relentless focus. So sometimes this night can point to more mundane or boring aspects of life. The daily grind, repetitive schedules, household chores, and other responsibilities and obligations. You may be assigned a project or given a task to do, and you will have to commit your time to see that project through to the end successfully. With the Knight of Pentacles, you will be required to accept responsibility without any complaints or grudges. He sounds fun. But yeah, like, I feel like it's just telling you to keep going with what you're doing, like, because these cards are showing that, like, you are progressing, and you're dealing with, like, any fears or illusions you have, and you're coming into a spiritual awakening, leveling up. It might be slow, but honestly, any progress is amazing when it comes to leveling up your consciousness and stuff. So, you know, so he can also suggest that you're taking a moderate and conservative approach to life right now, and while you may be feeling that change is imminent, you are sticking to I lost my place, I'm sorry, I got very distracted for a second. So you're sticking to your tried and tested ways of doing things. You've established that you need routine and careful planning if you are to achieve your goals. It may not necessarily be an exciting period, but at least you know you're on the right path, even if you are growing tired and want to quit. Knight invites you to keep at it, and you will eventually see success. Okay, there was a lot of stuff in there that you probably didn't need to hear, but yeah, he's basically saying, yes, any progress is progress. If it's slow, that's fine, but keep at it, because you will see success. You will see success. You will get past these fears and illusions. You will level up. You're going to be, like, spiritually awakened. You're going to take on an awesome opportunity, and you're just going to go places. So I hope that reading was encouraging for you. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles made me ramble on a bit. He's so boring, but he's very right though. Like, any progress is progress, slow or not. Honestly, there is no speed limit. So your last card, Shamanic Medicine. We'll see if they've got another message for you. These cards are great. They have great messages. So, like, stay with me while I get this card here. We've got Tree of Life, Conception. Pretty card, eh? So let's see what it means for you. Tree of Life. Okay, there you go. So nothing can grow, no person, plant, or idea if it is not properly nourished. From the moment an idea is conceived, it is vital you nurture it so it can come to fruition. If you are thinking about having or extending a family, be sure you are doing so for the right reasons. Calling a divine being into this world is a big responsibility. If you have an amazing idea, then research, prepare, and be ready to see it through. All additions to our lives bring forth challenges and change, but also offer important spiritual connections. We all have roots that are seeded in our past lives and branches that stretch out into our future possibilities. How you tend to your tree affects what it produces, either a healthy apple or spoiled fruit. A dying tree weak at the roots or bereft of foliage means a compromised connection to the source of all life as well as to your inner wisdom. From such a place, very little stands a chance of being given life. So, solid preparation is a key to your success. Take responsibility for your actions. A new idea needs careful planning and consideration. See a project through from start to finish. A challenge is a blessing in disguise. A decision needs to be made. Time to reinvent yourself. Perfect card. Wow. Perfect card for that reading, Taurus. So I hope that helped you. And if it did, give me a comment and like. And I'll see you next time. And I'll be bringing out pick cards later as well. Cool. Thank you. Bye.